Hello, everyone. Good evening. I hope everyone is having a blessed day today. This is Goddess Taya. I'm coming to you all with a divine masculine and or a divine feminine and karmic read. These BMs or DFs that was married, that was married or is married, that was married is what I heard. There is proceedings, legal proceedings going on. So there is a divorce. There are divorces that's taking place or have taken place. Okay. Your karmics is not getting a message that they wanted, and it's stirring up some anger issues in them. And they are in regret. They are going into debt. We've spent a lifetime crafting them. Harry and David, 90 years and still sharing. Lowe's knows the best holiday tradition is taking your tradition to the next level. Some of the karmics, plus with MyLowe's rewards, you can earn points when you shop to make the holidays. There is imprisonment. Some of them are going to jail. Your karmics are going to jail. Start your free trial and be prepared all season. Homeowners, when your water or sewer line breaks, it's expensive. Organized crime. Become a smarter investor and save. That has to do with money. They owe money. They have drug money. Some may have tried to poison you. I'm feeling you all have went on a date. You all went on a date, okay? Maybe I'm feeling like you all had split up, and they said let's have some coffee. I think this is a freshly divorced, and wife or husband, they wanted to talk to you about something, or they may be using the children to be able to talk to you all. It wasn't a date, but they want to try to compromise, but they really didn't want to compromise anything. And maybe I'm feeling like if you got there late, right? If they was there first and you got there late, Okay, by them getting there first, they may have ordered a drink for you. But before you got there, they put some shit in it. They drugged it so that they could get revenge on you. Okay. They are in a very, very dark place right now.
I don't think it'll change too much in the game plan. These two teams want to run the football first and foremost. That's what they want to do.
Get that light out of the way. They're in a very dark place right now. And
the style of play or anything as far as play calling or anything like that. So I think they're looking at the weather and
see, they done got caught.
Yeah, Joe, that was great. We're going to give you your junior meteorologist pin that you can wear there on your shirt. Rich, off to you now. Here are we, American Athletic Conference champs and ranked the top 25 in great.
They have gotten caught.
Rivalry games can be the ultimate equalizer.
No doubt about
because their asses is going to jail. Imprisonment. None, they want to commit suicide. Give me 1 minute, I'll be right back. Now, there is an older couple.
Hey, this is Rolanda, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the last bite.
And there's a younger couple.
Crispy, tangy, giving happy holidays.
I'm feeling like this is an older couple and a younger couple.
I'm Chef Gary LeBlanc. Mercy Chefs remains on the ground in western North Carolina, providing hot meals and clean water to communities devastated by Hurricane Helene. We don't have water, we don't have food. My house is complete, totally gone. My car's
Maybe
gone.
this older couple is this younger couple, or that's when they started going together when they was younger, and now that they have gotten older. Somebody is trying to poison somebody. They're trying to unalive you.
We can't do it alone. Your contribution is crucial to the mission. Please help us bring hot meals to these communities. Thank you. God bless you for your
They're
help.
coming to you with gifts.
Pray for the people of western North Carolina. 1-800-637-2981.
This person is still, your karmic is still in a dark place. A dark, lonely place.
When you overdo it, undo it with Pepto-Bismol.
Let me rephrase that. Right now, the karmic is in a dark, lonely place.
Looks like a winter wonderland right now.
They are feeling alone.
You know, kind of rolling hills. You got the bare leaves, the wintry grass.
But like I said,
I think of chili on spaghetti noodles. Now.
Skyline chili.
Yeah. Well, that would be, man, some chili right about now.
They are in regret.
Alright, thanks for sticking with us for the weather.
Because now they are in debt.
Chris Bruin, Alicia Combs. There are a lot of places that might be wanting some warm soup right now.
They're contemplating suicide.
You know, if you take your chili outside in Minneapolis, it might freeze
because
over.
You have chili ice cream, right? I mean, Minneapolis, look at this. Sitting at 3 degrees currently, feels like -5. Looks beautiful though.
They have stolen some money.
Feels kind of terrible out there. I will say, Twin
And
Cities,
now
you guys are going to have a bit of a warm up. It's not going to be like 70.
the courts is after them,
It is going to not be as
and they're going to
cold as
prison.
it was this morning or as it's going to be today. Temperatures right now in the teens in Chicago and Des Moines, but it feels much worse.
All because they want revenge on you.
-28 degrees. degrees at International Falls right now. That is the type of cold that gets dangerous really quickly.
Some of them are running.
Yeah, so for today, where you see this across the northern tier, the
So
Karmics region, all the way
these
down to the
marriages
that's where we have some below average
that
temperatures, but watch what
turned
happens. By the time we
into
work our way through the weekend,
divorces,
we're at Sunday, and then even early next week,
your
we've got
karmic
a
is
change
angry,
coming in the form of above
getting
average
angry.
temperatures. I mean, some of us are going to go from 10, 15 degrees
So
below average today to 10 degrees, 5 to 10 degrees above average.
legal proceedings,
So for today,
going to jail, divorce.
Minneapolis, Kansas City, your high today is
There
32,
was a
low 30s
meeting.
as well. But watch what happens as we head into
Their light
Friday.
is dimming in a dark place, as I said. They not getting what the message that they expected.
But it's better than single digits, right?
These,
And then by Sunday, look at this. I mean, we are
this is
going
about
from 4
marriage.
degrees today for the high for Minneapolis to 37.
So somebody,
Average is a 33-degree temperature jump by Sunday. You're definitely
the
going to
karmic,
see a difference not only in the temperature,
trying to poison you.
in Little Rock, 71 in Jackson, but that is also a bit of a more
Something about
aliens.
aliens.
Today, lower 30s by Friday, that is a bit below average. So look what happens for your weekend.
Okay.
Friday and then Sunday. Sunday in the mid-50s there in St. Louis is going to be feeling really great. By Monday, we're in the lower 60s. So you can really see where we're kind of flipping that pattern that we've been having on its head. And we've got much warmer air taking over. Minneapolis, as mentioned, upper 30s by Sunday. So that is going to be, a nice change for you guys. Now, in the meantime, keeping an eye on that Franklin fire from Southern California. This is a look at
Energy
California.
update on the Karmics.
Is, Chris, that we're going to have a bit of a pattern shift.
Energy update on the
fire,
Karmics.
the Franklin fire has burned over 4,000 acres now.
Yeah, you can see what the skies look like here. Very
You could be legally married. You could be common law married.
Especially for folks who are being threatened.
Okay.
Just all too close to a
There's something about a hotel motel.
That works in here across the west, and while it may not bring a lot of rain with it,
Okay.
it brings a change in the.
There's something about a hotel or motel.
Here. You can already see our storm system coming through.
Maybe they're staying at a motel.
41, even in Northern California and Redding, where we're
Since the divorce has come through.
In Southern California, we've even had rain as far south as Bakersfield. But it's the second push of moisture.
They in that, maybe they stay in that hotel.
That will have a better shot for getting some moisture down into Southern California.
I don't know. It's not that expensive though.
Maybe a few brief showers or just an uptick in humidity altogether.
Because they're already in debt.
Winds, but again, it would be an onshore wind, which would be coming off the ocean and not those downsloping winds. Then we get a little pause before another system tracks into the west coast as we head into early next week, and again bringing with it some mountain
Grandparents.
right on down to the Sierra. Heavy rain, by the way, is going to be added.
Tell me more about these grandparents.
Southern California goes, there's the Franklin fire. We don't anticipate a lot of rain, but I'm not going to rule out an isolated shower. Certainly an uptick in humidity. Snowfall will be extensive here from Washington right on down to Northern California. Here in the Cascades, we're talking anywhere from a foot to 3 feet.
Oh.
And now we meet the new Reese's Big Cup with chocolate lava. Which obviously comes from
It's the end of the road with your karmics. It's the end of the road.
The Real, authenticated luxury resale. Over 10,000 new arrivals every day.
Gucci, Prada, Hermes, Tiffany,
Cartier, Rolex.
All up to 90% off retail. For you, for them, for all. Love The Real.
Shop now and get 20% off at therealreal.com. Terms apply.
The stories of the men and women in the military who have sacrificed so much for us are fading from the headlines. Many of these brave heroes came home with injuries that changed their lives forever. But for some service members, the greatest casualty is being forgotten.
As a father, I'm eternally grateful to Wounded Warrior Project. They've been with us throughout our journey. It was a tough road.
Okay.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you'll help provide free, life-changing programs and
The
services
Karmics
to injured
may
veterans and family
be
members.
One of the biggest concerns
the Karmics
that my
may
husband and
be
I had
living
was what was
next
going to happen
door
to our son when we were no longer here. Wounded Warrior Project is going to be
to
there
their
for us all.
grandparents.
It provides such peace of mind to know that Alan's not in this alone.
To join the Advanced Guard monthly giving program, call or go online with your gift of just $19 a month, and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
You've helped me, and it's very much appreciated. I just wouldn't have been.
The Karmics are jealous.
That kid is.
I'm feeling the Karmics may be jealous of the grandparents, I guess.
Thank you letter to every American that has supported Wounded Warrior Project and the work that they do. They're changing lives.
There's a whole lot of people involved with this. Young people,
Can't do it alone. They need
middle-aged
Wounded
people,
Warrior Project. Call or go
and
online
grandparents.
honorwarriors.org and support our wounded warriors today.
I've always been an active person. Biking, running, but yoga is really special to me. It's
The
definitely
Karmics.
who I am, and I love the way it makes me feel. But there was a time not long ago when I felt I had to accept the idea of hanging up this old yoga mat. You see, I have symptomatic obstructive HCM, which left me so short of breath.
Oh,
I just
no.
had to get out here, making me feel like
Okay,
a
give me
bystander in my
something
own
else on the
life.
Karmics.
So I talked to my cardiologist, and he told me about Camzyos. He said Camzyos works by targeting what's causing my obstructive HCM.
Wow.
So he prescribed it, and I'm so thankful he did.
Camzyos is used to treat adults with symptomatic obstructive HCM. Camzyos may improve your symptoms and your ability to be active. Camzyos
Okay.
may cause serious side effects, including heart failure that can lead to death, a risk that's increased if you develop a serious infection or irregular heartbeat or when taking certain other medicines. So do not stop, start, or change medicines or the dose without telling your healthcare provider.
Okay, because these Karmics have gotten a divorce or whatever, okay, they could be getting criticism from their parent and their grandparents, from family members.
To being back in the game. My name is Stephanie, and this is my Camzyos moment.
They
Cardiologist today, and see if a Camzyos moment.
and it's making them mad, right? And making them so mad that they want to strangle them. They want to strangle the grandparents or the parents. I'm hearing the parents, you can't do nothing right in such and such and such and such.
It does. This is the Shine Bright Light Box, aptly named from Batat. And what's really cool about this is it comes with 60 of those translucent pieces.
Wow. The Karmics are really going. Oh, the Karmics. Okay. They going on long walks by themselves on the beach. The Karmics are gone off on the deep end. Seriously. And
This is one of their new sets. This is the 32 piece space set, which is really cool. You get enough pieces to build up this whole launching pad. It comes with a little astronaut figure.
This whole thing is made by magnetizers.
not towards the divine ones, but to other family members. Because see, the family members are the ones that taught them to do what they did to the divine ones. And now that it's over for them, let me rephrase that.
This is amazing. It's really fun. It lights up with this remote control.
Some parents and some grandparents
You get the sun and the 8 planets. and you can move them around. So you can actually take them down and rearrange them. They're all connected here by a wire, so you can rearrange them however you want.
Maybe.
There's a brightness dimming factor, so it can be a night light, automatically shut
Okay.
off after 8 minutes.
Let me give an example. Let me do this.
I am too. It hurts to say 8.
The karmic, point blank, straight up, is wrong for what they're doing, what they did to divine masculine, divine feminine. They are like you, the parents, grandparents. It's like, I told you that woman ain't gonna keep taking all that crap from you. You wrong, and such and such and such and such. And the karmic don't like to hear the truth. They don't like to face the truth. And it's making them angry because the parents, grandparents are telling them the truth. They was telling them the truth the whole time. The karmic just didn't want to listen. Now that the divorce has come through, the karmic has gone off the deep end because mama, daddy, and grandparents told them about their self and everything, and they want to cause them harm.
Yeah, just subtly push the stems. Right.
Yeah, so you definitely want to tap into their interest, right? So if they're
I'm not saying that that's what will take place, but I'm giving you a warning.
That's the way to make sure that they're really going to play with it, right? Because it's matching what they're already interested in, what they're curious about, and then just watch those ages to find the best.
We love it. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. Great ideas as always, Allie Brzezinski.
Thank you for having me.
Toy Insider. Some good stuff here. Obviously, we like to push the science stuff here at the Weather Channel.
Let's go shopping.
Yeah.
They.
Here you go. Check off that Christmas wish list. Hopefully, your Christmas wish list does not include repairs.
The karmic.
Just look at this. This was in the Boston area. A tree breaking the glass.
Ever since they're having childhood issues. Some of them are having childhood issues.
This system was moving through. Actually, still pretty breezy, but
yesterday at Boston, they also
15 miles per hour.
Some majority
what we have been dealing with the storm system that
are
is
spoiled.
To move out. Tons of wind reports, lots of rain coming along with this, and then
they're
of course,
spoiled.
we saw the snow that we got from some of the areas.
Some of them
just absolutely brought
got married at 18 and had a child.
Look at all this. We had over 5,000
probably got married. Your parents were very young when they got married and had you.
Kind of leading the way there, Boston Logan in a close second. Had some heavy rain falling across portions of the
It was all in the honeymoon stages.
Over 3 inches for portions of southern Alabama as well. So really rainy time. We have been seeing some drought beginning to pop up.
And now that they have gotten older,
chip away at that drought. It's also pretty impressive rainfall accumulations in the
okay,
as well.
the karmics have made them grandparents.
You got a Pepto predicament, Ace. You overdid it.
Yeah.
Loaded fries. Undo it.
The karmic has made them grandparents. Oh, okay.
When you overdo it, undo it with Pepto-Bismol.
That's what mom and daddy wanted. They wanted to be grandparents. And daughter and son gave them what they wanted.
Blue Chew is an online subscription-based service that sends these affordable tablets directly to your home. No one even has to know.
They gave them their grandbaby. But now
Sound familiar?
them karmic, now that they have gotten a divorce and everything.
And I see the body I missed all these years.
Sono Bellows board certified surgeons use
They
laser technology to safely
may have
diet-resistant fat cells for good.
or want to or is trying to poison their parent.
Dorinda transformed her body in one
They're
visit,
trying
and
to
now
seriously
you can schedule
hurt
a free
their
no
parent
obligation consultation now.
by
Call
poisoning.
1-800-803-2386 or go to sonobello.com.
What if your toothbrush could do the flossing for you?
Because
Brush and floss with one device, transforming the power of water with precision pulse
what I'm feeling is,
99.9% plaque bacteria.
since they wanted the grandchildren,
I have an estranged twin. Geico didn't raise my
their
rates after the
child
first accident.
feels like, well,
And
since
I
you
can
wanted
convince Jules to bear fruit.
a grandchild, I gave you a grandchild. They expect their parents to deal with the grandchild,
I just made that up.
and
Part of the game. For savings and service, get more with
the
Geico.
grandparent do most of the work.
Make clearing snow fast and easy.
Welcome to Nissan. Are you in
So what I'm feeling here is that
All new Kicks, the new Frontier, and the Nissan Rogue. Consumer Guide's best
these Karmics got married not because they wanted to in their hearts, minds, and souls. They got married because Mama and Daddy said, you need a husband, you need a wife. These Karmics were under pressure by their parents. So this is why they got married and had a child, to give their parents what they wanted.
40 years of storytelling and a former National Hurricane Center director, one trusted best-in-class expert.
And now that things didn't turn out the way that they wanted it, now that the marriage didn't last forever, they want to hurt the parents. They want to poison the parents.
This afternoon, sun and clouds mixed. High 45. Winds west-northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, mainly clear. Cold, low 24. Winds light and variable.
Okay, give me something else on. And some of them go through it. They might not be successful. They might not be successful with it.
Here's our 7-day outlook.
But because they did it, they're going to jail. Or it may be some other crimes that they have done that they're going to jail for. Oh, damn. They are doing crimes. They have children. For some of these Karmics, they are doing crimes. So that they can get imprisonment, so that they won't have to deal with the children. Those are children, they really didn't want the children. It's not that they really didn't want the children. They don't want the responsibility of the children, since this is what the parents wanted. the parents wanted to be grandparents. Some of these karmics, they are in cults. Or they was grown up into an occult. Okay, this is a religious cult. And the parents also brainwashed, you know, that they are supposed to be married and all this and all that, as usual. These parents brought these karmics up in occults.
Yikes! Nowhere to go. Traffic actually stopped because it was so difficult to see on the highway. Now I think we're going to see that.
Oh, this is church, right? Oh, the minister, such and such and such and such, say you so and so and so and so.
Yeah, frolicking in the snow.
Exactly.
Religious factors. That's what I'm hearing.
On the Weather Channel streaming app.
It was religious factors. These karmics, they went to college. They went to college. They got their degrees. Some of them went to college just to get away from the parents.
New Orleans, upper 50s for Atlanta. Mild by Tampa standpoints, but 74 not bad at all. You really are going to notice that those temperatures are moderating as we head through Friday and the weekend.
Parents want to keep up the tradition. A tradition. Half of these kids are, you know, they went to college, they got their degree, they're on their own and all that. And the parents are pressuring them, begging them. When are you going to get married? Are you bringing your boyfriend? Have you met somebody? And all this and that, and the ones that got to go back home and they don't have a man, they gotta go get a man quickly and plan. You know, hey, my family think that we're going together and all this and that. Play along with it, with them and all that.
Missouri, and parts of the Ohio River Valley.
So,
see anywhere from 3 to 5 inches of rain in some spots.
As mentioned, it is going to get pretty gusty for us.
Actually, what I'm saying too,
but you know, when you're looking at these gusts in, say, Miami, 25, 30 miles per hour there,
is
for the beaches, that is going to be kind of cold and windy.
These children that go that have college degrees and go off and be at work, spend most of their time at work so that they won't have to deal with their parents,
especially over central Iowa and even southern Minnesota,
bugging them about a boyfriend and all this.
Tricky, and then you'll notice the rain filling into places like Detroit and Cincinnati, but it's just rain, guys. You're nowhere near freezing here. 43 in Detroit, 51 in Cincinnati means a cold rain as the system moves.
Actually, their parents is pushing them into a life that they don't want. Most of them don't want to get married, but they gotta get married because they don't want to hear shit from their parents.
Yeah, I can help with things like brainstorming, explaining something you don't quite understand, or even just chat about whatever's on your mind.
So these comics are really, some of these comics are really, really going through it.
The last thing I remember is just the engine.
And it's not their fault. For some of these comics, it's not their fault. It's that it's not only that they have been pressured by their friends, but they're being pressured by their parents also to do
Got a brand new transmission and
what they want them to do. So parents and the friends are manipulating these karmics. You need to get married. You need to have children.
I would have paid over $7,000 out of pocket to repair my vehicle.
And that's not really what they want. But they don't want to disappoint nobody.
Your car repair costs go way down.
They don't want to disappoint their friends. They don't want to disappoint their parents. But I'm going to tell you, if your friends and your parents, karmic, I'm talking to the karmics, if your friends and your parents are pressuring you to really do something that you really don't want to do in your heart, mind, and soul, and you're not standing up to them and telling them, no, that's not what I want, then karmics, you don't have to take it out on the divine ones, okay? Now that's where you went wrong at. You don't have to take it out on the divine ones and fuck their shit up, because you're not man or woman enough to stand up to your mama, your friends, and tell them, no, that's not what I want. Actually, your friends and your parents are narcissists. Your role was or is in this lifetime is to get the fucking balls and tell them exactly what you feel. They are manipulating you by being so nice. Oh, baby, I love you, and give you all these hugs and kisses. They are manipulating you to get you to do what they want you to do. They know that that manipulation is going to, with you, is going to have you trapped in your mind saying, oh, but I don't want to disappoint them because they love me and they did this for me and they did that for me, such and such and such and such. When they really do for you and be there for you, some of your parents, they're doing all of that. They're not doing it in the, they're doing it for their own selfish purpose. Okay?
It's blue sky, it's windy, but we're dry.
So when you do get that rich man, that rich man can take care of them too.
Yeah, Hamburg is absolutely a mess. You can see that video from earlier.
See, that's the curse down the line.
You know that it's getting messy out there.
Somebody need to break it.
Now you'll notice it looks a lot better than it was earlier, but we're still not quite done with the snow.
There's a whole lot of manipulation going on out here.
It's shaking just, or not video, this live cam. It's shaking just a bit, and that's because we've got winds gusting upwards of 40 miles per hour in Hamburg. So let's break it down for you.
And then you have some parents that
the lake effect snow train. I mean, look at this. Across the
they don't believe in God. That's manipulation. That's the world's manipulation.
And we're just adding more to it, whether it's the
winter storm warning, reduced visibility, blowing snow, the lake effect snow warnings that we
So
have around
they'll
Lake Erie,
get
around
you
Lake
trained
Ontario. We're
in
seeing
your
portions of,
mind
New York State, some road closures there. So once again, it's kind of
that
like,
God
similar
is
to all Oregon and
this,
what we've seen with this
God
lake effect
is
snow.
that.
The wider view shows where all we're seeing now,
Oh,
but you may notice
I'm
this isn't
disappointed.
lake effect snow. Is that we've got
You know, there is no God and all this and that.
corridor, especially just north of that, could be
They planted that in your mind.
a mile and a quarter. So it's not just the lake effect snow that we're seeing right now, but we are certainly seeing a lot.
You need to break that, Karmics.
You can see the winds are playing a role for northern Michigan.
You need to break that.
The tip of the mitten, right?
You need to wake up
Snow being reported there, snow coming down
and realize.
Grand Rapids in the teens, as well as Kalamazoo, with that lake effect snow coming off of Lake Michigan.
In this lifetime,
Lansing gusting to 28 miles
you
per hour.
need to
That's
stop
part of
listening
story with the lake
to
effect snow
what
we're getting. But just
everything that somebody tells you.
Just south of Buffalo, Dunkirk, you're getting some very heavy snow. The winds are gusting.
You need to give God that chance.
Buffalo. Got a mix of sun and clouds because you were just north of that band.
Stop what the fuck you doing.
Got a foot of snow in 2 hours earlier. That is a crazy snowfall.
Give God that chance.
30 inches of snowfall there in Hamburg near
because the world do not want you
Watertown, 37 mile per hour wind gusts. I was checking the
to
current
give him that chance.
The winds have been gusting to over 50 miles per hour there around Watertown. We've got terribly reduced visibility. You've got
and your friends and your parents, family members
here. Actually not looking so terrible in Watertown, with the exception of the roads
by them
but you can certainly see
really
distance that you've got some of that snow blowing. Here comes
doing this for you and doing that for you. You really think that they really love you, but they are doing it for their own selfish purposes.
You can see maybe over a foot in between.
You don't have to not believe in God because they told you to.
You are just like, at some point, like, the lake effect snow has to take a break. It's not just here that we've got an active
because you don't want to disappoint them and have your own mind. God wants you to have your own mind, to think for yourself. That's why he gave you that mind.
But we've done so well early in the season. We still have ample snowfall on the ground, and we saw a couple of inches over the past couple of days. We're about to get a lot more than that with our active West Coast pattern starting to return. It starts tonight and throughout the end of the week, this weekend, and then round 3 as we go into next week.
I'm telling you.
Our setup, we've got some snow showers here in the
those of you that are being pressured
mid-30s right now in the Treasure
by your friends and or family
and we've got some steady rain, upper 40s
to get married and have children, get a man with money and all this. Some of them, your parents don't even, actually, your parents just want you to, they don't want to be bothered with you after you have gotten 18 years old and you are a problem child. If you was a problem child, they want to hurry up, put you out there. Okay? If they honestly loved you and supported you, they wouldn't force you into something that you don't want to do. And Karmics, you know y'all, majority of y'all, half of y'all didn't want to get married or have children. That's why you went to college, got a degree. Now you're far away working or living because you wanted to get the hell away from your parents because they was pressuring you into something that you didn't want. And you're trying to avoid them also. So, if that is the case with some of you, which it is, what you need to do is to sit your ass down, talk to God, put it in God's hands.
South of Yosemite, and then work your way into the Sequoia National Forest will be around that foot.
And stop hurting the divine ones, because the divine ones really are the ones that are truthful to you. But yet, you're using them and abusing them and manipulating them.
In the 50s. And then here
all because you can't stand up to your friends and your parents.
Into Saturday morning, maybe getting into a drier period the back half of Saturday and Sunday, so that could help us out for folks who want to get outside.
Karmics, you need to turn your life over to God. Seriously.
In the 40s. So,
because if you don't, if you do not, you're going to hold resentment. You're going, no, not you're going to, you are holding resentment to your parents and to your friends.
This morning, that was your low this morning. So it felt like negative 30.
Because you done had a child because they wanted to be grandparents.
Early next week, that might not sound like a heat wave, but it is certainly better than negative 18.
They feel like you ought to be married at a certain time. But deep in your heart and soul, that's not what you want.
At 20 degrees, you guys have some snow around there in that I-70 corridor. It's because we have well below average temperatures today. The northern plains, the Great Lakes region, stretching over into the portions of New England, and then all the way down to
I'm telling you, this spiritual journey has really awakened me.
It's not going to be like 70 degrees in Minneapolis.
But these karmics, I'm telling y'all, y'all got to get the balls. Y'all got to put your big panties on, or all that. Y'all need to turn to God. You seriously need to turn to God and ask God to help you, because you are, even if you feel like you're being manipulated by your friends and your parents, you need to go to God. Say, God, I feel like deep in my heart, mind, and soul, I feel like my family is manipulating me and my friends are manipulating me. They want grandchildren. They want me to get married, but deep down in my heart, mind, and soul, that is not what I want, and such and such and such and such. That's what you karmics need to do. That's what you karmics need to do. If you really want to change, that's what you need to do. Because the more you hold that shit in, you will have resentment with those people. What they are doing, they are forcing you to hurt and abuse the right people that comes into your fucking life.
And AAA expects 90% of you to drive to your holiday destinations.
And that makes more karma
Good news for drivers,
to come back at you.
Gas will be $3.03 per gallon. That's 9 cents lower than last year.
That's what you need to do.
And reindeer, but we do have planes. And AAA expects a record 7.85 million flyers. That's up nearly 5% from 2023. Other modes of travel, like buses, trains, and cruise ships, will also top previous records. AAA says we'll see a Christmas cruise boom, increasing 37% from last year. The overall theme? Ditch the winter coats for palm trees. Warmer climates dominate the top 10 list of destinations, with 4 of the top 10 in Florida to go along with places like
I feel like
no matter where you're going, take your time and be safe. And don't forget to leave a few cookies for Santa to reward his hard work. Ho, ho, ho.
something about social media.
Before Christmas and New Year's are expected to be the busiest. Travel times nationwide are expected to be about 30% longer. All right, well, speaking of traveling, if you've got plans here tomorrow night and into early
And
Saturday,
death.
you might want to rethink that over Iowa and parts of Minnesota.
Some of you,
we've got a chance for ice, and this has kind of crept up on us, and it's starting to look more likely that we could have some issues here, at least for travel. Possibly some minor power outages.
I don't know about social media. Death is not necessarily a death. Death is an ending to something.
Snow falling and freezing on contact here. That's a concern. Medium threat now for at least 1/10 of an inch. In some cases, over 1/4 of an inch, maybe a few spots seeing closer to 1/2 inch.
Some of you may,
freezing rain. Rain obviously is snow melting
and being on the internet, maybe social. No. Let me rephrase that. Some places on social media, possibly, maybe like dating sites or something like that.
Here, that's what sleet is. So it's little beads of ice. Now, freezing rain is different. It doesn't have time to refreeze before
you may end,
so it stays liquid all the way
because
on the car or on the road.
social media, you don't know actually who you're meeting on social media. If you're on dating sites and everything, okay, dating sites.
That warm front's going to be moving to the north. That means rain for everybody south of there. But where we saw
some of you may come off. Some of you are coming off of the dating sites.
The more likely this is going to be a snow event. That's what we're thinking in the Twin Cities. So here's how it all evolves as we go into Friday night. We've got that freezing rain.
Yep, because here it is right here.
Iowa City, Cedar Rapids. We're concerned about you for getting some of the more
here it is right here.
Freezing rain, snow on the order of 1 to 3 inches here across the Twin Cities and also into West.
You're gonna end those dating sites, or those dating sites might end.
1/10 of an inch to nearly 1/2 inch of ice possible
on social media. Oh, damn, I just heard. They are cults. The dating sites are occults. Some of them.
And for a limited time, Domino's Rewards members can try
the dating sites are evil.
Introducing McAfee Plus.
On social media.
Your devices. It protects you, your identity, and privacy. With McAfee Plus, you can enjoy life online confidently, because safety has a feeling all its own.
Wow.
For the part of the century, Harry and David has been making gourmet gifts that bring people together to share traditions and make new memories. To bring us all closer.
Some of you may fake a death.
Harry and David, life is a gift. Share more.
NetCredit is here to say yes.
And
to a personal loan or line of credit, even when other lenders won't. Apply online in minutes and get funds.
Some of you may fake a death to get out. To get out. Some of you are going to fake a death to get out of
Never heard of Blue Chew.
Yeah, you know Blue Chew?
your crime.
So it's like chewable tablet things like, oh girl, how do you know Blue Chew? Her man. And it made you like him more, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
You get Blue Chew.
Some of you are going to fake a death
Free month.
to get out.
I would have to go with the yes.
Look, you're in it, my life.
Fake a suicide to get out.
Is this your dream of retirement? How about this sweet deal? I like fishing. Or is this a little more your style?
To get out of.
It's a goal. It's easy when markets are going up. But what about when they're not? That's why you need this. Call for Fisher's Retirement Survival Kit, featuring your guide to surviving market volatility, our stock market outlook, plus the Fisher investment difference. 3 indispensable guides. Yours free for calling 1-800-353.
To get out of
Fisher Investments
going to jail.
will help see you through the market's ups and downs and give you the confidence you need to reach a comfortable retirement. And our fees are structured so we do better
For the ones that have stolen money.
Free retirement survival kit. 1-800-353-5533. See if your dream retirement is on.
Yep. Some of you all are going to fake a death
Give us a call.
to get out of going to jail.
5533.
At Burger King, we flame grill our burgers. Why? Because that's how it should be done. Hot, juicy, smoky, flame grilled and made your way. Come experience the flame grill difference with 2 opportunities for just $5.
Secrets.
The Weather Channel TV app has you covered all winter season. No one covers winter like the Weather Channel TV app.
Neglect and abuse. These karmics have been abused and neglected, or feel like they have been abused and neglected.
Huge final year-end savings on over 7,000 new cruise vehicles.
So by the divine, by the karmics putting the divine ones in a sleep deep, in a deep sleep over centuries.
It's very familiar. Wow, I get it. Thank you, son. Find the perfect
You
the road home sales event.
were living
$2.99%
the life that the divine ones were supposed to have.
We have huge final year-end savings on our biggest selection of new Coons Kias ever. Plus,
But see, now everything is turning around.
Currently in our area, 44 degrees under sunny skies.
You all will be living the life that you are supposed to have now.
Tonight, mostly clear, cold, low.
You all will
Winds light.
be living the life that you are supposed to have. You all will be trapped.
Friday, partly cloudy skies during the morning hours will become overcast in the afternoon. High 41.
You all will be trapped now.
Friday night, cloudy skies early will become
Trapped like an animal.
low 24. Winds light.
They're gonna dog right here.
Here's our 7-day outlook.
They're gonna dog right here. You all will be put back in your cages. Spiritually.
TV starts with local now.
I'm not calling y'all dogs, so get it straight.
These are the big cases that everyone is talking about.
Local news in hundreds of cities
Some of you females.
and thousands of movies.
Females.
One of the longest you had it.
Females.
It's time to
Oh,
do different.
oh.
Local now, free TV that starts in your city.
It is one of the longest and most storied rivalries in college football. The 120th
Right now, the way that I feel with this
in the nation's capital.
female and assassination,
We got Rich DeMarco and Joe Miller.
these females, basically, to tell you the honest to goodness truth,
Game day Saturday. How will those chilly conditions factor into
these
at all?
karmic females, you might as well say they assassinated divine masculine. Spiritually, they did.
These two teams want to run the football first and foremost. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to accomplish. So I think the weather actually
In past lifetimes, and they did this. They're trying it this lifetime, but now divine masculines, the good guys, they're waking up. They're waking up. Yeah, but you assassinated them with your lies. You assassinated these guys with your lies. And these guys
into these games over the past several years.
You assassinated them with your lies, divine feminine. I mean, not divine feminine, karmic feminine. You assassinated these divine masculines with your lies.
And the temperatures were in the low 20s at Mikey Stadium, West Point. Thankfully, it'll be a little more moderate.
You will be
coming up on Saturday, but it's been a dream season for Army, and as head coach Jeff,
it's like a desert.
11-1 cannot be considered a great season unless Army defeats.
Something about the desert, I don't know. Or you feel deserted. But y'all, divine is watching you. Not only the divine, but law officials are watching you. I did not intend for this reading to go this long. Oh, okay.
It's been their defense that has really taken a hold. Won some big games for them, shut down an East Carolina team.
The trash is being dumped. When I say trash, I'm not talking about you, Karmics, the person. The trash that was, the negative energies. Guess what, Karmic? And see, you're hiding it. Some of you are. Guess what? Guess what, Karmics?
Black jerseys with snow on the shoulders, on the helmets as well. It's a beautiful shot.
For some of you. See, y'all done found somebody that understands y'all now. And understands what's going on.
Joe, we have about 20 seconds for you.
You're not there yet. But you're getting there. Some of you are going within in healing. Some of the karmics is going within to heal. Yay! I am so proud. I am so happy. Okay. Not all of you, but some of you are actually listening for a change. Because you have found someone that really, truly understands. Now,
as we go into Sunday, Glendale, Arizona, the weather looks great. Sunshine.
And because of this,
so very pleasant there. Denver, actually,
the world
sunglasses, and if you're in the shade,
is
cool side here on Sunday.
Trying to make a man-made disaster. But you all don't worry about that. The man-made disaster. You're going within to heal, talk to God, ask God to help you along your awakening that you are or will be doing. Karmics. While we divine one, we're going to be taking care of business, okay? Because see, nah. We divine ones are going to be taking care of business. The Lord God, Jesus, He will listen to you. He'll listen to you. But there's a whole lot of work that you karmics have to do. But He'll listen to His divine ones first and foremost. He will listen to His divine ones first and foremost. And see, what we got to do, we got to take it to Mommy. But I said, Mama, to ask Jesus for Jesus to ask the big guy. See, okay? So, see, that's how that works. That's how that works, okay? So, you karmics that wants to and going to change. Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
This is the sound of the season's favorite gift. For a limited time, Omaha Steaks is offering the favorite
Thank you.
that includes our famous bacon.
Thank you.
Our delicious air-chilled chicken breast.
Like I said, Karmics, y'all have a whole hell of a lot of work to do. A whole lot of work. But you just ask God to give you the strength. Tell God what you went through. Tell Him really, truly what you want. You don't want to abuse nobody else? Tell Him. You don't want to abuse nobody else? Tell Him on the people, family, friends, whoever. Tell Him on the people that what they did to you. Okay? Tell Jesus that. Tell Jesus that. But you know, I'm going to find out in the cards anyway, so, y'all come through the divine ones. The divine ones go to Mommy. Mommy go to Jesus. And Jesus take it to the big guy. Jesus take it to the big guy. And He will handle everything. So, Karmics, that's your reading. And it was some energy, okay? So, I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all go ahead on and start this, start your healing. Ask God to help you with it. Like I said, you have a choice. It's yay or nay. It's up to you though. But know that the karmics that you are dealing with is trying to keep you in a karmic state. They want you to do what they want you to do. I don't care how nice that they are. You take it to God. You say, God, my mother, my parents, my friends, they appear to really, really love me, but deep in my heart and mind, you know, I don't know. I don't know if they manipulate me. I don't know if they really, 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 truly love me. I want, you know, you let God know He the only one that really, 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 truly know these people's heart, and to show you, ask God to show you the truth about your parents, about your friends, people that you are around. Show you the truth about your child, your children. Ask God to show you the truth. Okay? So, I'm going to let y'all go. And I'm going to help you with your journey. And I'll holler at y'all later, okay? Bye.